Thank you, Madam Chair. Last year, nearly 37,000 people were killed in motor vehicle traffic crashes. Another 4.5 million were injured. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA, human factors such as driving errors, speeding, and drunk driving are linked to 94% of serious motor vehicle crashes. Automakers, often pushed by Congress and regulators, are integrating technology into vehicles that mitigate human error and save lives. Advanced driver assistance systems have arrived and are already reducing unnecessary motor vehicle deaths and injuries. Other technologies like automatic emergency braking, lane departure prevention, and blind spot detection are in luxury vehicles today and will hopefully be in all cars soon. These incremental technologies will save lives, and we must continue to advance these technologies. At the same time, we also must look to revolutionary advancements that may transform vehicle safety. Soon, these advanced systems may be replaced by systems that don't need a driver at all. Several companies are actively testing and developing self-driving cars. These vehicles are programmed to avoid risky and dangerous driving behaviors. Self-driving vehicles also could provide a vital means of transportation for people with disabilities, the elderly, and communities lacking access to traditional public transportation. But technology is only as reliable as its human developers. In March of 2018, an Uber self-driving test vehicle struck and killed a pedestrian in Arizona. The National Transportation Safety Board found that the vehicle did not have the capability to classify an object as a pedestrian unless the object was near a crosswalk. The NTSB has launched 5 other investigations into crashes involving vehicles with varying degrees of automation. It found that some self-driving cars cannot detect and avoid common roadway hazards, and vehicle occupants can over-rely on the technology. So safety and deployment must come hand in hand. We can't have one without the other, because ultimately public acceptance of self-driving cars depends on their reliability and safety. Troubling safety incidents, regulatory black holes, and lax oversight threaten to disrupt this critical balance in the future of this technology itself. For self-driving cars to succeed and make our roads safer, appropriate safeguards must be put in place. Protections to ensure self-driving cars operate safely and adhere to state and local law. Federal regulators must have a hands-on approach to self-driving technology. They must ensure that safety is ingrained in every sensor, feature, and line of code of a self-driving car. Regulators also must have the expertise to understand self-driving technology and not simply rely on the assurances of technology companies. And Congress plays an important role here. We can bridge safety gaps by creating a national roadmap for self-driving cars. We should pass legislation that establishes safety standards and regulations for the gradual deployment of self-driving cars. The legislation should facilitate the collection and reporting of vital crash and incident data and protect Americans' rights to access the courts for the inevitable incidents relating to self-driving cars. It should also promote consumer awareness and provide robust resources to federal regulators to oversee these complex technologies while also preserving the appropriate role of state and local government. So we're working on a bipartisan, bicameral basis to draft a self-driving car bill that will help ensure that these life-saving technologies are safely deployed. And I thank the ranking member for her partnership on this, and his partnership, on this effort. Wait a minute now. It's Kathy is the ranking member. Oh, we're talking about Greg. Okay. I thank the ranking member for his partnership.
We all are thankful and welcome.
All right. We thank Greg and Kathy and look forward to continuing our work to advance legislation. So I yield the remainder of my time to Representative Dingell.